Hi guys, welcome back to the channel, Yacht Crafter. My name's Julie and today is Sunday. So Sunday is Whip and Chat, where I catch up with you guys what I have been up to this last week. So as you can see, I have chosen to diamond paint today. So this diamond painting comes from GBFKE and it comes up as Halloween Witch Black Cat 30 by 40 canvas round drill, and the price at the time was £4.16. Unfortunately I don't know what that is in dollars, but yeah, in UK pounds, £4.16. So there is 20 different colours in this diamond painting, and the lovely people at GBFKE contacted me and asked me to do an unboxing video and then do another video afterwards of the process and how to use the products that they sent, whether it's diamond painting, cross stitch, so any of their products. So let's get into the process. So I'm working down here at the bottom and I'm going to be working in the black, which is the symbol W, which is 310, and that is bag number 3. So that's where I'm going to be working, in this area here, and then I can always open this other section up here. When I received the painting, it had like a clear covering, a clear film, but I've just replaced them with these little I've forgotten what they're called. Little just sort of cover squares, replacement papers I think they're called. They've got like a bit of a film on to put over the glue. Yeah, so I took the sheet off and just put these papers on instead, replacement papers. So anyway, like I said, I'm going to be working in this bottom section, so let's get into what I have been up to this week. So let's get started. So let's start with Monday. So Monday morning I woke up at about 10 o'clock, went downstairs, had my coffee. I then washed up, and then there was a little bit of washing to sort. There were some bits in the dryer that needed folding, and then there was some wet washing in the washing machine that then needed to go in the dryer. So I was sorting that out, and then we got on with lunch. We had a bit of an early lunch, I'd say about 11:30, 11:45, something like that. We had a bit of an early lunch, so we had that, and then Mark was in a live stream. So yeah, after we'd had lunch and sorted that out, I made us a coffee, and then we came up here. Like I said, Mark was in a live stream, so I came into here and I was sorting out some threads. and my bobbin boxes. So I started now organising my threads into number groups and then to number order. So I was doing that while I was up here on Monday afternoon. So then after Mark finished in the live stream, we went down and sorted out tea, and for tea we had what we call toad in the hole. So it's basically sausages in Yorkshire pudding. So had 2 or 3 sausages in half a giant Yorkshire pudding with some gravy. So we had that for tea on Monday. Then after tea, when I came up here, I was getting ready for the Disney Dollhouse live stream. So I opened the issue, had a look, got organised, brought the doll's house over to this desk, and yeah, just sorting out the parts and then getting the tools I needed, getting the glue ready, and I had a couple of helpers with me. There was Geordie Dave doing the chat, and also Mark sat in here with me in case I got stuck or needed any help. So he was sat in here with me. So yeah, for the Disney Dollhouse, we were adding some more to the hexagon Peter Pan playroom, Peter Pan and Wendy's playroom, and it's like a hexagon shape, and the bit that we put in was at the very back. So there was like, I think it was a long piece at the very back, and then there was another sort of shorter piece at the side. So we had to wallpaper those 2 bits, and then they sort of slid into each other, yeah, to make a bit of a side and back wall. So I had to glue those into place, and then we had another 2 walls to wallpaper. So yeah, that was issue 81 of the Disney Dolls House. And the Dolls House itself is 120 issues. So yeah, we're on issue 80. I am hoping the extension comes to the UK. There's like a winter and a summer extension. So for the summer you do like is it like an ice cream van, and then there's a winter or like Christmas bit of an extension. I think it's like a carousel, like a Christmas carousel. But then you also extend, I don't know if it's the house itself you extend or whether it's just the base you extend. So sort of to the front and the side, I think, the bit of base. So you can put your ice cream van out in the summer, and then in the winter time you can put the carousel, and I think there's some like decorative snow pieces and things like that. That's from what I've heard from other YouTubers and watching Chinese or Japanese Nappy 2 she's been doing the extension and sort of building that up, so but as of now the extension hasn't come to the UK yet. We haven't been notified, but if it is coming, then as far as I know, subscribers will get notification. Don't know if it's a letter or an email, or, but yeah, we will get notified if it is coming to the UK. So anyway, enough about the Disney Doll's house. So after the show I headed off to bed and I was watching YouTube. So I did that for a little bit, and then on to Tuesday. So Tuesday, got up, had my coffee, did a little bit of washing up, and then I went and had my bath. So I had my bath on Tuesday, and then after my bath we got on with lunch. So for lunch we had some pasties, some chicken pasties that we warmed up in the oven. So we had a nice warm dinner. Then in the afternoon, what did I do in the afternoon? We were upstairs again. I think Mark had some more bits and pieces to do in the bear cave. I think he was just sort of organising his drawers and whatever he needed to do. So then I was organising my duplicate floss. So like I said, on Monday I was sorting out my floss boxes, and then on Tuesday, like I said, I needed to sort out my duplicate threads and sort them into their numbers, so the 100s, 200s, yeah, sort them out into their own individual bags, any duplicates I have. So yeah, I was doing that in the afternoon. And then for tea, what do we have for tea? We had Kievs, we had ham and cheese Kievs with cheesy chips. So my husband had done some chips in the air fryer, and then he poured them out onto an oven tray, and then sprinkled them with cheese and put them in the oven to melt the cheese. So cheese and ham Kievs with cheesy chips. That was really nice. Yeah, really nice tea. So with it being with it being Tuesday, normally there would be the Titanic, but Jody Dave decided not to do a Titanic show. He said because of the weather he wasn't going to do it. He said normally he would go round to his son's flat, which I'd say is maybe, what did he say, 15-minute walk, something like that, from his place to his son's, because he builds it over there for him. He said with this storm coming in, it's rain and wind, and he said there's not much to do. I think he said there's one part to put on and a screw to put in, so So he said what he's going to do is next week he will do a double issue, so one with the weather and one with only one part and one screw to put in. He said there's really no point in doing a stream, so I'll do a double next week. So yeah, there was no live streams on Tuesday. There was no Eddie. Chris still isn't very well, so sending you get well wishes, Chris. And then obviously, like I said, there was no Titanic, but with it also being the date that it was, 31st, was Halloween, so trick-or-treat night. Yeah. Yeah, I ended up yeah, hunkering down in here with the dog, because like I said, trick-or-treaters, so yeah, every few seconds the dog would go, and yeah, we just thought, if somebody can have Ted, and yeah, so Mark stayed in the bear cave watching his videos and just trying to ignore what was going off outside. I was in here stitching, watching YouTube, keeping the dog occupied away from doors and windows, and so I had my videos playing a little louder than what I normally would, so he wouldn't hear the door going and react and things like that. So our youngest was downstairs answering the door to trick-or-treaters. Our eldest, I don't know, he was just doing whatever he does in the kitchen on his PlayStation and laptop, and yeah, he was just doing his own thing. But yeah, our youngest was answering the door to the trick-or-treaters, so yeah, he was up and down for a couple of hours. I would say we had the first one about 4:45. Yeah, we had the first one about 4:45, and then I think our youngest said that the last one was about 8, or just a little before 8 o'clock. So yeah, 5, 7. So he was up and down for 3 hours answering the door, bless him. And so yeah, he was sorting out the trick-or-treaters, but yeah, 3 hours. But yeah, he did amazingly well, and we went through 6 bags of sweets. We got some Mawam bars, and we got some, what they're called, is it Frutella, or they're called Starburst or something, the little bars. So they're not the flat bars like the Mawams, they're like a roll, they're round, like tubes. So we had 3 bags of those, 3 bags of Mawams, and we still ran out. My husband had to go into his stash of like Frutellas, or you know, the wrapped sweets that he had. So yeah, we thought we would have plenty with 6 bags of sweets, but boy, no, we didn't have enough. So yeah, I'd say we had around 200, a little bit less, kids calling at the house, trick-or-treaters, and yeah. So, but yeah, that was a Tuesday. So once things started to calm down, our youngest came and got the dog. he said, I can't see anybody else outside, Mum, I can't see any more trick-or-treaters around, you know, it's just gone 8, so I said, right, okay, I said, we can lock up then, and you know, if anybody else does call, you can always run down. And but yeah, with it being around 8 o'clock, he said, I can't see anybody, so he came and got the dog, and then he went into his room and was watching TV and chilling out. So yeah, and I think I either finished the thread or the section or whatever I was doing for the last little bit of video that I was watching. I was watching some true crime, yeah, on Halloween. But yeah, I like watching my true crime YouTubers. If you ever want to know you know, sort of true crime or YouTubers that I recommend, I'm happy to tell you. Just comment down the description box and I'll tell you who I watch. I have recently found a couple of new people that I watch true crime. So yeah. Then I headed off to bed and I was watching some YouTube in bed, and yeah, so that was Tuesday. So then on to Wednesday. So Wednesday I woke up at about 10 o'clock. I woke up to Ted, our little dog, still in bed next to me. Went downstairs, started making my coffee. I usually, you know, peek my head round the living room door, say good morning to Mark, but there was nobody home. Yeah, our 2 boys had already left for work. They're technically on break at the minute. But yeah, Mark wasn't home, so I continued making my coffee, sat at the table. I thought, it's Wednesday, so he'd already gone out to do the shopping. So I was sat having my coffee, looked at my phone a little bit, Facebook a little bit, and then just as I was standing up to do a little bit of washing up, my phone pinged and Mark had messaged. He was just waiting for the taxi to come home, so I knew it was going to be at least 10 minutes or so. So I opened up the back doors to the garden. Ted went out to the toilet. I was washing up, so I got Ted to come back in, and I put my gardening shoes on, made sure Ted was inside. I opened up this side gate and went and waited for the taxi to pull up, so then I could help bring the shopping in. So went and did that, brought all the shopping in, put it all away, sorted it and put it all away. Then Mark had brought me home one of the stitching magazines, the UK stitching magazines, Cross Stitcher. So I think at this point it was let's say about 11, something like that. And I said, right, I have got a couple of videos to do. He says, well, yeah, I've brought your magazine, so you'll be recording that. What else have you, what other video have you got? So I said, I've got my November cross stitching planner video to do. So yeah, I ended up doing both of those all before lunch. No, I'm not looking at my notes properly. That's why the timings wasn't making sense. So Wednesday I woke up at 8 o'clock, not 10 o'clock. I said that wrong. So yeah, 8 o'clock I woke up. So yeah, like I said, Mark had already left. I sat and had my coffee, and then say about 9, 9:30, that's when the message came through from Mark that it was on the way home. So then by the time we got sorted, it was about 10 o'clock. So then that's when I said to him about recording my videos and things like that. So yeah, I had a couple of hours before lunch, so that's why I managed to get my recordings done. So I did the magazine, I did my November cross stitching planner video, and got them edited and uploaded, and about 11:45, something like that, I think I was waiting for the second video to upload to YouTube. So went down, got organised for lunch with Mark, and then yeah, got sorted and did that. So for lunch on Wednesday I had a corned beef and cucumber sandwich, so had that for lunch. Then in the afternoon I was up here stitching, so I was working on Stitch Witch. So yeah, I was stitching on that. Then later on went down for tea, and for tea it was sandwiches, because Wednesday is just an easy day food wise, so tea on a Wednesday is always sandwiches, because Mark always brings home some fresh bread, whether it's some torpedo rolls or like a nice sliced tiger loaf, you know, the stripy loaf of bread. So yeah, it was some nice smoked ham sandwiches for tea, so ham salad sandwiches. And then Wednesday in the evening was the Zoom, Anycraft Zoom. So I was in there and I was working on Stitch Witch, so I was stitching again. Then when I came off there, then I was heading to bed, watching some YouTube, And then, yeah, that was Wednesday. So on to Thursday. So Thursday I woke up at 10 o'clock, had my coffee, washed up, got organised. I was playing on my phone for a little bit before lunch. Then for lunch was a corned beef sandwich. So had that for lunch. And then in the afternoon I was upstairs, was watching some YouTube and stitching on Stitch Witch. Then for tea we had a microwave meal. We had chicken curry and rice. So we had that for tea on Thursday. And then in the evening I carried on working on Stitch Witch, stitching and watching YouTube, and yeah, then headed off to bed and watched some more YouTube in bed. So usually if I get some afternoon upstairs time, that's when I will watch true crime, and then sort of in the evening time when I come up here after tea and I'm, you know, chilling out for the evening, I will watch like Wip and Chats and stuff like that. But then when I go to bed on an evening, I'll watch people's morning or, you know, daily videos, and then FlossTube, so I can really see, you know, people's projects, what they've been working on, how much progress they've had. So yeah, for example, I wouldn't be watching YouTube, I wouldn't be watching true crime on an evening in bed. I just, yeah, I won't do that. I've done that before and I won't do it again. Yeah, I don't know if it was the particular case I watched or what it was, but I didn't sleep very well that night. So yeah, I don't do that. I won't do that again. So yeah, either people's floss tubes or, you know, their daily or morning videos. So that's usually what I will do. So yeah, that was Thursday. So then on to Friday. So Friday I got up, had my coffee. Mark was just going for his bath, and then he shouted me for my bath. So I finished off my coffee, went and changed our bedding, and then I got my bath. So then after I had my bath, then I took everything down to put in the washing machine. So all our clothes, bedding, yeah, took it all down, put it in the washing machine, and yeah, set it going. So I did that on Friday. Then for lunch on Friday we had sausage rolls. So sausage rolls for lunch, and then after lunch I came up here and I was recording my floss tube. So I recorded and did that. on Friday. Sorted it all out, edited, uploaded, sorted out the thumbnail, and then released it all before tea. So went downstairs, was sorting out tea with Mark. So for tea on Friday we had a sweet tea. So we had like these brioche rolls, and then like these chocolate pastry things that you warm up in the oven. So yeah, sweet tea. So chocolate brioche rolls, and then chocolate, well, pastry with chocolate down the middle. So yeah, we had that for tea on Friday. Then when I came up here, then I was stitching on Stitch Witch. That project is a focus for the next couple of weeks. So since I did my planner video, my November stitchy plans, I said that I wanted to concentrate and get as much progress as I could on Stitch Witch, maybe even a finish. That would be lovely to get a finish on Stitch Witch, but I'm not making it a, you know, a promise, or, but yeah, trying to aim for a finish. If I do, I do. If I don't, then yeah, just have to wait and see. But yeah, I am hoping for a finish, but I'm not promising. So yeah, I've got next couple of weeks to work on that. So yeah, so Friday evening I was stitching, and then this weekend I have been diamond painting. So yesterday I was diamond painting, and today I'm going to be diamond painting for at least half the day. Later on I might allow myself a new stitching start. I'm thinking about starting the Artisy colour tree, full colour tree. Can't remember what it's called off the top of my head. I'll have to have a look. But yeah, I'm thinking about starting that one today, later on today. But yeah, so I might allow myself that new start. So I have been diamond painting majority of the weekend, so I might allow myself that stitchy start. So we will just see. So yeah, that was Friday. So then Saturday, got up, had my coffee, did a little bit of washing up, and then I got on with cleaning the bathroom. So cleaned the bathroom, went back downstairs, we got on with lunch. So what did we have for lunch on Saturday? There was a little bit of corned beef left, So I had that in a sandwich, and Mark and the boys finished off some ham that needed eating. I think there was 4 or 5 slices of ham that needed finishing. It had been open a day or two, so it needed eating before it went dry. So they had that for lunch, and then in the afternoon we were all chilling and doing our own thing. So after lunch I came in here and I was diamond painting, watching some YouTube and catching up with things that I'd missed, like I say, true crime and stuff like that I like to watch on an afternoon when I've got time. So yeah, I did that Saturday afternoon. Then for tea on Saturday we had a bits and bobs tea. So we finished off the bits and bobs that we had left from last week in the freezer. So there was onion rings, spring rolls, onion bhajis, samosas, and we had some garlic bread. Not the baguette style one, it's the other sort of flat slices of garlic bread. So we had some just plain garlic pizza, garlic bread, and then we also had some cheesy garlic bread as well. Mark managed to find some with cheese already on, but yeah, you know what it's like when you take it out of these packets, half the cheese and everything falls off. So yeah, he put them in the oven for a few minutes to kind of defrost them from the freezer, and then sprinkled some extra cheese over those cheesy garlic bread slices. So yeah, Saturday tea was bits and bobs. So yeah, onion rings, spring rolls, garlic bread, onion bhajis and samosas. So we had a bits and bobs tea. I love those meals, I don't know why, but yeah, bits and bobs, like party food and that style of, you know, buffet kind of meals. So then after tea in the evening, like I said, I was diamond painting. So yeah, all last night I did that top strip there, but just for ease of the video and not having to bend and have this light board at an awkward angle to get to the top, I thought just for the video today I would carry on with this bottom bit, because that's what I did when I did the first video of this one. I started in the bottom, so I thought I would do the same again, so not having to have it at weird angles and yeah, sort of having to stretch and have this board at, you know, crooked and yeah, sending people's eyes funny. So yeah, so then after I had finished that top strip, I think I had maybe 20 minutes of a video or something left to watch last night, so I opened up this other section, and yeah, while I was doing this other section I had actually finished that video I was watching, but I think I just sort of had this like creamy, excuse me, this creamy colour in the web. So I quickly did that before I switched off the computer, and then headed off to bed and watching some YouTube. So yeah, that was last night. So then on to today. So today being Sunday, I woke up, I'd say about 9:30, 10, something like that. I woke up, went downstairs, had my coffee. Mark was having his bath, so then he shouted me for my bath. So I came up, had my bath, and then I took all our clothes and towels and everything down with me, put it in the washing machine, and then we got on with Sunday dinner. Sort of getting things prepped and cooked and laid the table and things like that. So for Sunday dinner today we had a pork joint, a honey roast pork joint. No, ham. Was it ham? Honey roast ham, I think. Or was it pork? Oh, I don't know. I don't know. No, it was gammon. It was gammon. Yes, it was. It was gammon. Honey roast gammon. We had one of the joints that we picked up in the freezer section. So yeah, it was a gammon joint. So we had that with applesauce, gravy. We had some roast potatoes, some green beans, Yorkshire puddings, stuffing balls, and then like I said we had applesauce and we had gravy. So we really like the chunky applesauce, not the really blitzed and blended. It's got to have chunks of apple in. I don't know why. But yeah, that's what we had for the main meal for Sunday dinner. And then for dessert we had a chocolate gâteau. So a lovely, lovely chocolate gâteau, and we had a nice coffee. It was a Americano, like Asda espresso, one of their pots of nice coffee. So yeah, we had a really nice coffee with our chocolate gâteau for dessert. So after that then we all sat in the living room, just chilled and settled our Sunday dinner while we finished our coffees off in the living room. And then I think we were watching a little bit of TV and just settling a Sunday dinner, just chilling out for a little bit. And then the boys started getting up and moving, and they said, right, we're going to get washed up and tidied up, and so they were doing that. I made me and Mark another coffee, just a normal coffee that we bring up here with us. And then I came in here to record for you guys. Mark's currently sat in the bear cave, probably still settling his Sunday dinner down. Yeah, it does take him a little bit longer to process, and yeah. So anyway, so yeah, then like I said, I came in here and I started to record for you guys. So yeah, this is where we are up to this week. So that is everything. I did mention, didn't I, about the new start. So I will show you what that one looks like. So let me find it. This one. So this is Artisy mini colourful tree. Oh, so that is the one that I am probably going to start later on today. So yeah, Artisy cross stitch mini colourful tree. So yeah, I've got my fabric all ready and cut. So I might start that one later on today, or I might continue diamond painting. I don't know. I'll see. Yeah, I'll see. So yeah, you'll know. You'll find out next week if I did start that later today. If you watch my floss tube videos, so you will find out whether I did start that or not. But yeah, I might save that for another day. I don't know. I will see how I feel in a bit once I've sorted out this video and got it uploaded for you guys to see. But yeah, like I said, that is everything for today. So have a great rest of your weekend. Have a fantastic week next week. And remember guys, in a world where you can be anything, be kind. Bye guys.